Launching an NFT collection used to require some serious coding skills, and finding a good blockchain developer nowadays can be hard because their skills are in such hot demand. But thanks to this new software out there right now, you can create and launch an NFT collection without having to hire a developer or knowing how to code. And you're going to want to stay till the end too, because I'm going to show you how you can add a mint button to your website so visitors can mint from you directly. This way you don't have to give up a cut to list on the marketplace as a service fee. What's up, everyone? Now, before I get into it, I just have to make you aware that I'm not a certified financial advisor. Therefore, I don't give financial advice. For this demonstration, we're going to be needing a digital wallet, and you're going to need this digital wallet to launch the NFTs from. I'm going to be using a MetaMask wallet for this demonstration. MetaMask is one of the most popular digital wallets out there. Now, if this concept of a digital wallet sounds confusing to you, just think of it like it's a safe to keep those precious JPEGs in. Now, whatever wallet we launch the NFT collection from, this wallet will be the wallet with control over the smart contract in case we want to make some changes to the contract down the line. We can totally do that. But no other wallet will be able to make those changes to the smart contract, which is a unique distinction to understand about Web3 compared to Web 2. If you don't yet have a MetaMask wallet, that's okay because you can download one for free. Just go to metamask.io and click download here in the upper right. Just click download and install the browser extension for whatever browser you're using. The whole setup is pretty easy and it will walk you through step by step where you'll eventually be giving a seed phrase. Under no circumstances should you ever share this seed phrase with anyone, especially strangers online, because oftentimes they pose as tech support in an attempt to get you to divulge sensitive information. This is called social engineering, and these bad actors use psychological manipulation to get people to perform actions or divulge information they otherwise normally wouldn't. So if someone ever asks for your seed phrase, that should raise an immediate red flag, no matter how convincing or helpful they may try to or appear to be. Because just like how any person can open a safe with the right key, any person can open a digital wallet with the right seed phrase. So your seed phrase is kind of like the key to your safe, so you'll want to protect it. But that's all the time I'm going to spend on setting up a MetaMask wallet and harping on seed phrase security because you're here for NFTs. If you need a more detailed MetaMask wallet walkthrough, there are plenty of helpful videos out there. Once you have MetaMask installed on your browser, it'll look like this in the upper right. So once you've installed MetaMask, you'll see this little fox up here. Click that to open MetaMask. Once you're logged in and set up, you'll want to be on this Rinkeby test network. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Rinkeby is Ethereum's test network. It's a good idea to do a practice launch first on the test network. This way you can make sure everything looks good and the way you want it to before launching to the main network and paying gas fees. This allows you to get some practice runs in too, so you're comfortable with the platform functionalities before launching onto mainnet. Now, before we begin, we need to get some test ETH for the Rinkeby test network. To get some test ETH, open up your MetaMask wallet and copy your wallet's address. Next, you can go to this site, rinkbyfaucet.com, and you can paste in your wallet address there to get you sent some ETH. Unfortunately, you can't sell this stuff though. All right, once we requested the test ETH, it should be on its way. And look at that. We have some test ETH. Once we have our test ETH, we're ready to dive into ThirdWeb, the platform that allows you to launch an NFT collection without a developer. We need these test tokens to pay the gas fees to the testnet to launch the NFT collection onto the testnet. ThirdWeb allows you to create Ethereum NFTs using their pre-built smart contracts. When you use a pre-built contract on ThirdWeb, you still retain ownership of the contract. ThirdWeb has no control over what you do and cannot modify, delete, or prevent you from using the contract once it's deployed. The advantage of using their pre-built contracts is that they've done a lot of the heavy lifting for you to build a trusted Web3 app, including contract development, gas optimizations, auditing, testing, and lots of other technical stuff. Another advantage of using ThirdWeb is that they only deploy the parts of code that you need. When deploying code to the blockchain, deploying code costs money, and more code means more money. So what ThirdWeb has done is basically trim down the fat of the smart contracts and uses the bare minimum amount of code needed to save you money. ThirdWeb claims that this is why it's around 10 times cheaper to deploy one of their pre-built contracts than it is to deploy a smart contract on your own. So since you probably don't want to dedicate the time to learn how to write gas optimized smart contracts and all that other stuff, I think ThirdWeb is a pretty solid option. And the best part is, I forgot to mention, is it's free. You just have to pay gas. So let's begin. Go to thirdweb.com and click Start Building. Next, you're going to be prompted to connect that wallet. So connect wallet, MetaMask, then click on their pre-built contracts. From here, you have a few options. We're going to click Release a Drop. The ThirdWeb drop contract is best used when you want to release a one-of-one or one-of-many NFT collection, such as a PFP or profile pic collection. And it uses the standard ERC 721 smart contract. The NFT drop contract allows you to define the conditions for when and how your users can mint an NFT, including whitelists, release dates, claim limits, and even delayed reveals. When you add NFTs to your drop contract, they're not minted though at this point. You prepare everything for your users so that they can mint the NFTs. This means the user who claims the NFT is the one who mints it, and it's minted into their wallet. So by default, the user is the one who pays for the gas fees. Once you click NFT drop, you'll want to upload a logo or branding for the NFT drop. Next, you're going to want to enter the name and description for the project. You can even give it a cool little symbol too. Next, you can specify which wallet gets the proceeds from the mint. Automatically, by default, it'll be the wallet that you connect to ThirdWeb to. You can also designate which wallet will receive royalties on any secondary sales of these NFTs. So for example, if you want an 8% royalty, just type in 8% here. Oops, 800, boom. And for now, we're just gonna stay on this Rinkeby network, that's the test network here in Ethereum. So we'll click deploy now. You'll get a prompt from MetaMask to pay some gas fees. Confirm that, and success. Contract's been deployed. Next, you're gonna wanna set the claim phase for your NFTs. So click set claim phase, then click add initial claim phase. You'll need at least one. The claim phase allows you to control how you drop your NFTs. You can choose to make the entire collection available all at once, or you can choose to set a time where you may only release a specified number of NFTs, maybe in a pre-sale launch strategy. In here, you set the date and time that you would like for the phase to begin. If you'd like it to be immediately mintable, just leave it as is. You can choose to make the entire collection available at once. You can set the price for each NFT and select which currency you want the price to be in. Another cool thing about ThirdWeb is that you can use a custom currency for the purchase of your NFTs. Just specify the contract address for the currency that you want to get paid in. But for now, I think we're just going to stick to ETH. You can also specify who can claim NFTs during a phase. Maybe you have a whitelist of wallets that you want only to be able to claim your NFTs during this phase. If you click the drop-down arrow, you'll get a prompt to add a CSV file with those specific wallet addresses. Just drag and drop that CSV file into there, but I don't have a whitelist in mind, so I'm not going to use it. Switch that back to any wallet. Another cool feature you have control over is how many NFTs can be claimed per transaction. So if you want each wallet to only able to claim one NFT, you'd enter 1 and set how many seconds do you want to have to wait between claiming to unlimited. This way, only one wallet can claim one NFT. But I don't want that, so I'm just going to allow as many NFTs to be claimed as they want. You also have the option to set an additional claim phase if you'd like the launch for your collection to be launched in a series of waves like wave 1, wave 2, while having control over the price as well. And as long as the claim phase isn't in the past, you can always come back and update this later, but you might have to pay a small gas fee since you're making changes to the contract. For now, we're just going to stick with one claim phase. Click Save Claim Phases. Next, we're going to batch upload our NFTs. You could create each NFT one by one, but that would probably bore us both to tears. And instead, ThirdWeb has this useful batch upload feature where you can upload all your images and metadata in one fell swoop. Just make sure all your files are formatted correctly. And if you're unsure, there are examples there from ThirdWeb, so double check to make sure everything looks good. For this demonstration, I've already generated the layered images and metadata. ThirdWeb can accept JSON files or CSV files. Just make sure they're formatted like their example files. So I just select all the JSON and PNG files. So now, once everything's been uploaded, you can take a glance over it to make sure everything looks good. The description's right, the metadata looks right. This is where you want to be combing to catch any errors that you might have in the metadata or possibly on the layers of images, for example, as well. Then click Next. Now we have the option to reveal these NFTs upon mint. This way, collectors can immediately see their NFTs after purchasing, or you can choose a delayed reveal where you'll need to enter a password to reveal these NFTs at a later time. For now, let's just click Reveal upon mint so they're immediately available. And now we're ready to launch, and we'll upload these NFTs. Then you'll wait a while as the files get uploaded to IPFS. IPFS stands for Interplanetary File System, which is a peer-to-peer file system made with content in mind. If that sounds confusing, basically it's just a more efficient way to distribute content over large networks, though some criticize it's not decentralized enough, but I think it serves its purpose. Next, you'll have to approve the transaction in your MetaMask wallet again. And once the transaction is confirmed successful, congrats, because you've just uploaded your first NFT collection. And now for my favorite feature about ThirdWeb. Other marketplaces have made it easy to launch an NFT collection and have it appear in their marketplace so they can get a cut. But actually getting a mint button on your website was often a challenge and required a developer. But thanks to ThirdWeb, that's no longer the issue. Because in ThirdWeb, you can go to the Embed tab here and then just copy this iframe code. And you can paste that code directly into a custom code widget on your website and have a mint button like this appear on your website. Here, minters can connect their wallet to your website through ThirdWeb and mint your NFTs directly. And now that you know how to create an NFT collection without code, and you can get a mint button on your website to sell your NFTs, the next step is to get your NFTs in front of your following. Watch the next video to learn how to build your NFT following starting from zero.